Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's really good? It's your boy Aaron Bevins, the millennial entrepreneur, coming to you live. Incredibly excited about today's episode because I come once again bearing good news. Incredibly excited. Y'all, if you've read the book The Compound Effect, it's one of my favorite books. There's an entire chapter on what he refers to, the author, Darren Hardy, refers to as Big Mo. And he says Big Mo is when he's present in your business, he can make you seem faster, smarter, more relevant, stronger, and more savvy than you really are. When Big Mo is on your side is when you begin to see exponential growth in business. And what is Big Mo? It's called momentum. Momentum. How do you get momentum? You only get momentum by doing small, basic behaviors every day for an extended period of time. It's small, basic behaviors done over time will yield massive results. That's the compound effect. And he says, once you start doing these basic behaviors, these same behaviors that we're doing on this series, he says that you start to build over a period of time what's called Big Mo or momentum. Now, momentum, let me show you how powerful momentum is. Momentum has to do with the law of inertia. And I always say this, nature teaches us lessons. I'll sip some coffee to that. Nature teaches us lessons. What do we mean by that? That inertia and momentum, right? Well, an object at rest tends to stay at rest unless otherwise acted on, right? And an object in motion tends to stay in motion unless otherwise acted on, right? And so if you have a train, here's what the compound effect, one illustration that shows how powerful the compound effect is regarding momentum. If you have a train and you have a cinder block that is 2 inches by 2 inches, it's a 2 by 2, and you put that in front of the wheel of a train, that train will not start, it won't start moving. Literally that 2 by 2 inch piece of wood underneath the front wheel of a train, as powerful as that train engine is, it'll keep that train from moving, right? But if the train is already moving at 60 miles an hour, right, aka momentum, it will smash through a 6-foot steel reinforced concrete wall. Why? Because when it has momentum, even big obstacles are collapsed and crushed easily. But when you have no momentum, even the smallest little obstacles will keep you from taking action. So what's the point? The point is the law of inertia in physics teaches us about business. We have to start moving. We have to start taking action. We need to start doing the small basic behaviors that's going to take your business to the next level. All right, so this is the series where I'm making calls live, doing these basic behaviors, not just talking about them, but actually doing them. I'm incredibly excited about it because this wholesaling quick start challenge, the goal starting off was 6 figures in 30 days or less. We were able to generate $123,000 in contracts in 28 days. And so we said, let's up the ante. All right, let's take this to the next level. And we said, okay, let's do $250,000 in 60 days or less. Right now, we are officially at we're day 41 of the 60-day challenge, and as of today, we are at $129,000. I'm sorry, we are at $229,000 in inked contract. So we just signed a $30,000 deal today. And do you want to know what's really cool about this, y'all? 3 of these deals that I've signed over these last 60 days are from you guys, are JVs with you guys in the field. So y'all know I'm not capping because you can go talk to the people who I'm JVing these deals with, right? All right, so this gentleman, his name is Jay. and he just started doing this. And he's like, listen, Earon, I have an opportunity that fits the formula that you're always talking about. And he tells me the story. He has the lead in place. He was like, what should I offer? We ran the numbers, got it under contract. And I'm telling you, it is a conservative $30,000 deal. So that puts us at day 41 of the challenge, guys. That puts us at $129,000 in inked and contracted deals. All right, that means to hit our $250,000 goal in 60 days, that means we have about 20 days to do $21,000 in inked contracts. That's about $1,000 a day. And the question is, can we do it? Come on, at this point, I'm not resting on my laurels. I am not in any way, shape, or form taking for granted the work that it takes, the hard work and dedicated focus and action it takes to get these contracts. I'm not getting lazy. All I'm saying is at this point, we're just having fun. We're just having fun at this point. All right. So guys, before we hop in, y'all already know the name of the game. What I'm doing here is I'm not just talking about it. I'm not just telling you what you need to do. I'm showing you. I'm actually going live, calling leads in my database. All right. Where do these leads come from? Many of you want to know. We started off driving for dollars and just cold calling. But what we decided to do is actually get vetted leads so that we could collapse the time, so that we could hit our goal of $250,000 in inked contracts and deals in 60 days or less. Now, of the deals that we have, there are 3 of them that have come from JV deals, and all of them are solid deals. $56,000 deal came from Val, one of my students in my community, and Val just started on Monday. It took her 2 days in following the program that I gave her, and she had this deal under contract. And she didn't have to JV with me, but she wanted to, and so that's what we're doing, and I'm very, very excited about that. Shout out Val. The second one is John Paul Garcia, JP Garcia. He also is new to the game, has never done a wholesale deal before. He's following everything that I'm saying here. He got a lead. He sent it over to me and said, Earon, I want a JV. And so we got it under contract, and right now we have buyers who are interested in it, and that's looking like a $20,000 deal. So that's $75,000 right there. The third deal is also a JV. That we're talking about. The JV is with Jay, and that's another individual who's very new. He's been watching these lives. He hit me up and said, Earon, I've been following the content. I love it. I got this opportunity based on what you teach. This looks like it could be a good deal. So I ran the numbers with him. We underwrote it together on the phone. I was like, bro, here's what you need to offer. He gets it under contract. It's looking like, what do we say, Jay? 30,000. So just in JVs in the last week, we're at 100. We're at 6 figures, guys, and that goes to our $250,000 challenge that we're doing in 60 days or less. Come on, man! I'm showing you guys how to do it. So it's not like I'm waving any magic wand. It's not like I'm doing anything crazy. I'm doing it in front of you live. I'm doing it with you guys. Come on, man! It's like, what more could you ask? And I go live every single day, Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. for about 2 hours, calling sellers live, negotiating, making offers, showing you guys how we get down. Okay? So there's no excuse as to why you cannot do this on your own. And so you might ask, okay, so who are the ones that actually go to you, Earon, to get mentorship? The ones who come to me to get mentorship are the ones who are making money, and they want to turn that wholesaling hustle into a business where they're hitting 6 figures with predictability. So before we get started, I have to let everybody know, if you are at that level, if you're at that level where you're ready to invest in a coach. If you're not, listen, I show you how to make money for free. Just show up to these lives and I'll show you how to hit 6 figures if that's all you're trying to do. But if you're looking to turn it into a business where you're hitting six figures with predictability and profitability, and there's true, tried, tested, formulaic results, then I want you to go to yourwholesalebiz.com. All right. Invest in yourself, in true coaching. What do I say when I say true coaching? I mean a true coach who has been where you want to be, who has the step-by-step formula to get to where you want to be, and is going to create something custom for you based on your circumstances, based on your budget, based on your time and energy, based on your skill set and resources. Stop wasting time trying to figure it out yourself and get you a coach. By the way, who should get a coach? Those who can afford it. If you can't afford it, then learn the free stuff, make your little money, get your bag right, and and then from there, when you're ready to turn it into a business, that's when you that's when you go get a mentor. All right. That's not a pitch, by the way, guys. That is a recommendation that I would make to my friends. All right. So with that said, why are we doing this, man? The 60 days, $250,000 live, negotiating, calling sellers, doing deals with you guys. Why are we doing this live? It's because we're on a mission. We have a mission, and I'm going to share it with you real quick before we go live, and I'm going to show you the formula on how to hit six figures in your first year. So I hope you guys are ready to rock and roll. We're going to make this thing happen, and then we're going to get into the action. And then I'm going to want you guys to do a quick little something so that I can see who's all engaged with me. But basically, the reason why I'm doing this, y'all, is because we have a mission, and that it's the Wholesaling Quick Start Challenge. And basically, our mission is to help 100 wholesalers hit six figures or more in 12 months or less. Who's this for? This is for everyone trying to create momentum in their wholesaling business. So how do you do it? That's what everybody wants to know. Earon, I'm giving you the sauce right here. Take notes. Here it is. 30 conversations every single day. All right. 5 leads a day. What do I qualify as a conversation? A conversation means somebody has picked up the phone. It is the right number. It is the right person on the other end of the line, and they're interacting with you. You want to have 30 conversations a day. The next metric I want you performing to hit six figures in your first 12 months is 5 leads a day. What is a lead? A lead is somebody who raises their hand and says, yes, I'm interested in selling my real estate. That's a lead. All right. Many people say, Earon, my VAs are not bringing in good leads. They're bringing in 3 leads a day, and they're not bringing in good leads. What do you mean they're not bringing in good leads? Are they interested in selling their real estate? Yeah, but they all want retail. Well, yeah, the conversion ratio is 1 out of 50 leads. That means 49 people are going to want an offer higher than wholesale. Your VA is not the problem. Your expectation of conversion is the problem. How long have you had the VA? 2 weeks. And how many leads has that VA brought in? 32. It's like, bro, your VA is performing just right. You haven't even generated enough leads to get your first contract. Your VA is not the problem. Your expectations of conversion ratio is. It takes 50 leads on average of a cold caller to convert to a contract. And we know the average wholesaler only closes and funds 1 out of every 2 of his contracts getting started in the business. You have to set your expectations right, guys. That's why I do this. Many people, they tune out whenever I talk about these metrics, but guys, these metrics are what allow you to build a business. You know what I'm saying? I know businesses that are doing, $500, $600, $700,000 a year, and they don't know their basic conversions. They don't know their basic ratios. And I'll be 100% honest with you guys, my business is more lean than it's ever been, but guess what? I'm more profitable than I've ever been right now. And I'd rather be there than to be making a whole lot of money and have the stress of having massive amounts of overhead with no predictability. Because at that point, it's like, okay, then why are you doing all of this? To have this big business and to be showing off, or to be or to fulfill your actual personal vision and mission? All right. So anyway, follow these metrics is my point. I'll keep it moving, guys. Let me get off my soapbox. All right. From there, I need you generating minimum 3 to. Guys, look. I know it says 3 to 5 offers. The market is changing. I need you at 5 offers a day. If you're doing less than 5 offers a day, your business is simply not going to survive, guys. And by the way, I'm showing you guys the minimums. I'm showing you guys the minimums, all right? The true killers are going to be like, yo, if Earon is saying that by doing these minimums, I can hit 6 figures in my first 12 months, I have enough time where I can double it and stay consistent on that. I know some of you killers are out there, and y'all are going to be the ones that do 500,000, 700. Sam Hopkins, he did $800,000 in his first full year. Tony Romero, he did 500,000 in his first full year. Michael Lane, Jerry Pearson, they did 600, 700K in like 9 months. I could go on and on and on about people in the community who do this stuff, but they follow the formula, whether it's inadvertently or conscientiously. All right. If we follow these behaviors, you're going to generate a minimum of 2 contracts a month. All right. And if you and the average wholesaler who's just getting started converts 1 out of 2 contracts, and that converts to 1 deal a month. If you do 1 deal a month, that's 12 deals yearly at an average deal size of $12,000, then I just showed you how to generate $144,000 in your first 12 months. Now, why is that number so significant? It's significant because the minimum top 10% income earners generate $140,000 a year. So I just showed you how to be a top 10% income earner in your first 12 months wholesaling real estate. If that doesn't get you fired up, then this tribe, this community is not for you, because that is insane. By the way, where you can be doing 40 to 50% profitability. Okay, what other business can you do that? And you can be doing that in your first 12 months, and that's not clickbait. Like, we have multiple people doing that. I'm telling you, come on, man. That's why I love this business so much. With that said, I need for you guys to engage with me. I'm going to be giving you my undivided attention, making calls, making offers, negotiating deals. We have until October 18th to generate 21,000 more dollars in inked contracts. At this point, guys, I'm just having fun with this. We're making follow-ups. We're calling driving for dollars leads, cold called vetted leads. And so what I need from you guys, as I give y'all my attention and energy and focus right now, I need for y'all to engage with me and let me know in the comments section what city you're in, what state you're in. Network with one another. Right now we have over 100 people live on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. And listen, the people who are here on this live, you're attracted to this vibe for a reason. So interact with one another. You know, this is a digital meetup. Put your information and what you have going on in business. That way somebody else can see, y'all can connect, and we all make money together, because in this community, it's not bragging, it's only testifying. So with that said, y'all, let's have this quick intro and let's make it happen. Let's get
close it. Pick up the phone, close it. Big ass scroll, close it. $1 million deal, close it. Yeah, it's all on you, close it. What you gonna do? Close it. I want the proof, close it. $1 million deal, close it. Hey.
I'm very, very excited. Very excited about making this thing happen right now. So what I'm doing is I already have my leads queued up. I'm about to shout you guys out in the comment section right now, because you know I always got to show love to the live squad. I really appreciate the replay squad, because the replay squad takes these videos into the thousands and thousands of views. So I appreciate y'all replay folks, but the live squad is something special about the energy that we get to share here live. You know what I mean? Because you can't fake the funk live. You know what I mean? Those who are here and engaging with me and asking questions and saying what's up here, I got to show you guys some extra love, and I'm about to shout you guys out right now. And look, here's the thing. I was just telling somebody this earlier, that look, one of the hardest things about this challenge over the last 41 days that I've been going live here, one of the hardest things about it has been talking to a camera and keeping that same energy every single day. For right now, it's been almost 7 weeks. Y'all, it's been about 6 weeks. 6 weeks, y'all, about 6 weeks. So, you know what I mean? That's been the most challenging thing. But kudos to those of you who show up live. That's why I always do like a real quick roll call, giving you guys a shout out, because when y'all engage with me, when y'all put questions, when y'all put fire emojis, I'm not, it reminds me, I'm not just talking to myself here. I'm talking to people who are out there, who are resonating with what I'm saying, who are taking action, who are just excited about this business as I am, who are just excited about their journey and their growth as I am. And it makes it enjoyable, right? So let me give some shout outs. We got YouTube World, my man, Freddie Powell saying that T-sip though, light work. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? JP Garcia, what's goody? We got Patricia Figueroa in the building. Yes, yes, Patricia, they are vetted leads. That's why my answer rate is so high. If I was just smiling and dialing and cold calling, I would have to drive through and pummel through so much more data just to even get answers. So I recommend, guys, if you're doing this on your own and you're cold calling and you don't have somebody cold calling for you, I strongly recommend getting a dialer, a multi-line dialer. What dialer would I use? If I'm just getting started, I would utilize Mojo Dialer. I love Batch to death. Y'all know I always advocate for Batch, but Mojo Dialer is very intuitive. It's very easy to set up, and it'll allow you to dial 3 lines at a time. So that allows your limited time when you're getting started to be maximized. You can do 3 times the amount of calling in the same time frame, right? So just wanted to share that with you guys. All right, LaKay says, shout out from Philippines, your family. What up? What up? I got family out in Philippines, y'all. We have a team of over 300 incredible team members and employees, and these are actual real employees in brick and mortar buildings that we own out in the Philippines and lease. And guys, we're going to be expanding again because the mayor is allowing us there in the province that we're in the Philippines to utilize a commercial space that's going to allow us like 500 new people. What sets our company apart, not that I'm pitching, I'm just excited about it, is that we have all of our cold callers in-house. So they don't work from home. They work from the office, and that allows our quality assurance managers and team to make sure that the highest quality calls are happening and being ensured. You know what I mean? That way the client is getting the highest quality production, right? Which you want to be seeing with your VAs 2 leads a day or more average. If not, we have to look at other things. But anyway, I go off on the weeds, but LaKay, it's so good to have you here. What's up, Renee? What up, what up? Richard P. Smith says, send me the retails. I list them. I love having an investor-friendly realtor in my Rolodex, y'all. My guy Jay Yana says, let's lock this deal up, brother. Let's go. Shout out to my man Jay. All right. Guys, Micah says, Texas, anybody connect with Micah? I love the fact that you guys are engaged so heavy. Amani says, man, we got this. I love this tribe. Seriously, I love it. Julia says, Houston, Texas, Chicagoland, Portland, Oregon, Martinsville, VA in the building. By the way, guys, Sam Hopkins is somebody who in the community, I watched him struggle to hit his first 6 figures. And I just saw so much grit. He lost so much in the beginning, and then boom, he hit his first 6 figures, and then boom, he hits his first 6-figure month, and then boom, he hits his first 6-figure deal. He closes his first full year. This kid, Sam Hopkins, before the age of 23 years old, $800,000. This kid who's on the screen, his name is Sam Hopkins, out of Martinsville, Virginia. Blue collar, nothing special, no crazy experience in real estate. Comes into the community, scrappy, skinny kid. Now the dude, you see the man, 800K in his first full year. He's breaking 7 figures this year. He's not even halfway through his 20s. That's what we do in this community, y'all. Me and him, when me and Sam talk now, we're talking CEO level stuff. We're not, you know what I mean? We're talking executive level stuff. I say that not to brag. I say that to boast about Sam, but to show you guys what's possible. All right, so shout out to my man Sam. If you're in the VA area, by the way, Sam, if you're still on here, where else do you do business? Put it in the comment section. That way, anybody who does deals in those areas, you can connect with Sam, because guys, connect with these other wholesalers in here, guys. They can help you do deals. Those are your first mentors. Before you go out and buy coaching, you do deals with people. You know what I'm saying? And do you think they want to talk to you? You bet your bottom dollar they want to talk to you, because if you got deals, you're putting in the legwork, they would love to JV with you, right? That's your ticket to play the game. All right. Brian Verial out of YouTube, he says, play the whole song, brother. You want me to play the whole song, bro? See, this is how people get me all distracted, because I'll mess around and play the whole song, bro. I'll play the whole song, bro. You know what I mean? I'm a problem whenever it comes to this, Brian.
Close it. When I close, doors open. Every key I forge golden. I'm key speaker to a spokesman. End of the day, I'm your opponent. I do real estate in the real estates. Commas in.
Come on, man. See, this is how y'all get this is how y'all get me in trouble, bro. This is how, see, I haven't even started making calls yet, man. Cause y'all be hyping me up too much. But Variel out of YouTube, shouts out to you for showing love. Central California in the building. DFW is in the building. I love the fact that Micah straight up just put their number in here. So look, thousands of people are going to see this streamed across all platforms. So if you have deals that you're looking to JV, then hit up Micah. In fact, just for this, guys, go text Micah. Go text Micah. You know what I mean? Make a note. Don't leave this live to go do it. But like screenshot this and text Micah and say, hey, Micah, I saw this from the live. You know what I mean? And let's like spam Micah. Because apparently that's what they want. What's up, Liz Agnolini? Liz, guys, and I promise you guys I'm going to get into calls. I just got to shout you guys out. I love you guys to death. Liz Agnolini is the integrator in one of my companies, and Liz is absolutely insane. Like, she is my secret weapon. And it is going to be absolutely insane, like what we're able to do, I believe. So I'm very, 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 very excited about that. So be on the lookout for that, guys, because I'm definitely going to be shouting her out a lot. Tayani Torres, what up? She says, for the daily metrics you recommend us hitting, if we are cold calling and generating driving for dollars as well as we go, how many hours a day do you estimate we need? I would say 3 to 4 hours, Tayani, 2 hours driving, 2 hours calling. Or if you wanted to do the cadence where you just drove for 3 days straight and then you called for 2 to 3 days straight and then rotated that cadence so that it doesn't become overly monotonous, you can play the game however you want. Here's the metrics that I want you focusing on regardless. And that is, I need you adding, if you're doing driving for dollars, I need you adding 500 driving for dollars leads to your database every single week. Minimum. If you're a real go-getter, you'll do more, but you'll do 500 driving for dollars added and skip traced in your database every week, and then you will call those every single week and then continue to add to your database. All right. If you do that consistently, you should expect to be able to hit. If you do that behavior consistently 5 days a week, then there's no reason why you wouldn't be able to generate an average of 3 to 5 leads a day, and at scale, and be able to contract 1 to 2, make it 1 to 2 contracts in your first 30 days. All right. Somebody check me if they think my numbers are wrong, but those are the numbers that I see. All right. Sebastian Andres says, San Antonio, stand up. Sub 2, wholesale and do retail listings. Let's go. Aaron is a go-giver. You already know how he gets down. My guy, Logan Bentley Fulmer in the building. Guys, would y'all like for me to do a show with Logan? If so, tag Logan Bentley Fulmer. If y'all want, guys, like this dude, let me tell you about Logan Bentley Fulmer, y'all. Not only is his name sexy, this man is just such a cool story, going from the oil fields, y'all. He went from the oil fields to being a legend in Texas real estate. This guy is history in the making. Like there are attorneys and judges and real estate, heavies who ask this guy for consultation when it comes to in real estate law and litigation and you know the legal side of the business. I mean, I did a podcast with Logan Bentley Fulmer. It was about an hour and a half podcast, one of my most viewed podcasts to this day on all platforms, and it was just 90 minutes of us nerding out over dirty title. So guys, anyway, I don't get paid to tell you this, but Logan has been a major influence in my life, in my business. Go follow this man. Just listen, reading his posts. I always say this: if you read Logan Bentley Fulmer's posts for 6 months straight, it's the equivalent of a bachelor's degree in real estate investing. Woo! How about that? How about them apples, Logan? I don't know if he can hear me, if he's still here. All right, but how about them apples, fam? All right, guys, we got Vegas in the building. I have to get into these calls because there's so much engagement across all platforms. I'm gonna get overwhelmed shouting everybody out. But just know, as I start making calls right now, y'all, I'm gonna be engaging with y'all in the comment section. So ask questions. There's no such thing as a stupid question. Call me out. If there's something you think I could have done better on a call, let me know. I'm open for counsel. You know what I'm saying? However, I will humbly say there's also a reason why we're currently at $221,000 in 41 days in inked contracts. You know what I'm saying? There's also a reason why. If you pardon the braggadociousness. I'm jokingly being braggadocious, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time. Yeah, I'm saying. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the first call. Guys, let me know if y'all have any questions. Put them in the comments section. I want to engage with you guys. Do you have questions about lead generation, transaction coordination, automating in business, scaling? If you have questions about confidence, about mindset, about intangibles, about life surrounding business, let me know in the comments section, and in between calls, I'll engage with you. All right? Y'all ready to make this happen? I'm pulling it up. Boom, boom, boom. Evie, what's up? Happy Thursday. What's up, Bobby? And Helica, what up? What up? What's up, Michelle Barr?
Bueno.
Hey, Alonzo.
¿Quién habla?
Hey, this is Earon.
Hey, how are you, Earon?
Yes, sir. I was calling about the property there on Settlers Court.
Oh, yeah. Hey, how are you, my friend?
I'm good. I just wanted to see, are you still open to selling it?
Yeah. Like I said last time, I'm open to for offers.
Okay, this is the first time I've ever talked to you, brother.
Okay, then yeah. I thought it was next time. I'm open for offers.
Okay. Let me ask you this, and I'm sure I bet you get a lot of calls, huh?
A little bit.
I bet. Well, let me just say this. I don't want to waste your time. I'm glad you answered the phone. Alonzo, I purchase properties cash. I can pay all the closing costs, and I buy the properties as is, and you don't have to pay realtors commissions. I can pay everything. For something like that, what price range would you need to be in off the record?
So off the record, I own the property next to that one, which I sold. My house is actually just down the street. And the property next to it, I sold it at $1 million for about, what was that, like 5 years ago, I think? A little bit more than 5 years ago, but like at $1 million. So anything over that could be an offer.
You sold the vacant lot for $1 million?
Yeah, the one next to that one. So it's there's the house, then there's my lot, and then right where there's the river. There was another lot. I think they began construction a couple of months ago.
Okay.
That one I sold it for $1 million.
Okay, got you. So that's what you would be looking for on this one?
Well, like I said, it's not. I was planning to build on it, but if I get a good offer, you might take it out of my hands.
Okay, got you. You were gonna build on it. Okay, got you.
Yeah.
So other than talking to me right now, what would make you want to sell it?
Basically, just a good offer, honestly.
Got you.
I don't know.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. And does it have utilities right now?
Yeah, I think it has everything.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right.
I mean,
And
like I said, I was gonna build on it. I actually cleaned it like 2 years ago. Everything grew back, of course, but it was cleaned. I removed everything to start construction, but then I didn't make up my mind and abandoned the project. But I mean, like I said, I'm open for suggestions or offers and see if it goes.
I love it. Okay, so let's say you and I were to agree on a price. How soon would you be ready to move forward?
Pretty soon, depending on the price.
Okay, got you. Got you. I don't know if we're the buyers on this, I'll be honest, but it looks like I have all the information I need to see if I can get this qualified, or if this qualifies for what I'm looking for. I'm gonna place you on a brief hold and see if I can get a cash approval right now. I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
Okay, 1 second, Alonzo. Guys, I always follow the script the way I show you, right? Because what that allows you to do, number one, I never have anybody tell me no, don't put me on hold, because now they want the offer. So he's waiting for the offer. This allows me to run quick numbers. He's saying he wants $1 million, but before I shut him down, let me just run the play and see. Because what if I go over there and it's like this crazy, I don't know what's going to be worth $1 million, but I don't know. I'm probably going to come back at a much lower. But let me ask him this actually. Alonzo, quick question: is this zoned residential or commercial?
Residential.
Residential. Okay, I just want to make sure, because I'm confirming the numbers right now with my team, and I just want to make sure I'm running the comparables the right way. Give me 1 second, okay?
It's inside a neighborhood, by the way.
I thought so. Okay, and then how much land is it? Just to confirm.
So 7 acres.
7 acres. Okay, got you. I'm gonna be right back. 1 second, brother.
Okay.
7 acres, bro. Let's go. All right, so I'm pulling up the MLS right now. The first thing that I'm gonna do is pull up lots and acreage. All right, so lots and acreage. For those of you just tuning in, I have the seller, he's muted right now. I have him on hold while I'm running my numbers, and I'm going to my local MLS. And on my MLS, I'm going to the setting, running comparables for lots and acreage. The seller that I'm talking to has 7 acres and he's asking $1 million. So I'm pulling up the address and I'm pulling up everything within, because this is on the outskirts of the city. I'm pulling up everything within a 5 mile, everything within a 2.5 mile radius. Actually, everything within a 2 mile radius. And I am going to pull up all the results, and here's what I'm seeing. I see a property that's 4.7 acres of similar land that's sold for 1.89 million. So that's 1.89 million, and that's sold. Oh no, that's active. Let me see. Am I looking at solds? You need to look at solds and pendings right now in today's market. Don't just rely on the solds. If you rely on the solds, guys, then it's going to be an issue, because the solds are what happened in the last 3 to 6 months. The pending is what's happening right now. So dang, no solds. But here's what it's looking like. The market currently is saying $1.8 million divided by 4.72 acres means the market is saying $380 an acre is what they're selling for in the area. And then he wants $1 million divided by 7. He wants 142 an acre. Holy crap. Dude, let's see if we can get this guy lower. Look, I see another $400,000 for 1.4 acres. So let's do the math on that. $400,000 divided by 1.46 acres. That's 273,000. This guy only wants $113,000 per acre. So 1 million divided by 7 means he wants $142,000 an acre. My bad. Let's see if I can get him to $130,000 an acre, and basically what that would be times 7. Let's see if we can get him to 910,000. Hey, Alonzo.
Yeah.
I have good news, brother.
Okay.
My financing team is saying they actually approved me for higher than I was anticipating. They said that we could do $910,000 cash. We can pay all of the closing costs. There will be no realtors involved. However, full transparency, we normally do single family. Land is just a side venture that we do. Normally we close within 30 days or less. With this, I would be asking 45 days or less. It doesn't mean I'm asking for 45 days. It means I can close on or before 45 days. That just gives me enough comfortability to make sure we can get, answer survey questions, make sure funding is in place, make sure title is clear, and everything is good to go. For an offer like that, is that something that would work for you?
I mean, I need to discuss it with family, but I mean, I'm not disliking it, if you may.
Okay.
I think it's a good number. I would have to discuss it with family. If you shoot me a text with your name, please.
Mm-hmm.
What we talked about, so that I can keep a record on it, Earon, and then I'll discuss it today. Give me till Monday, so that I can give you a call back and maybe discuss it again.
Got you. I appreciate that, Alonzo, and thank you for entertaining my offer. And I'm very serious about making it happen. Let me ask you this. Is there anything that we can agree to that would make you happy today? Or you're saying no matter what I offer you, you're going to need until Monday to talk to your family no matter what?
Well, let's put it like this. If you offer me something higher right now, I can talk to my family tonight, and maybe we can be talking tomorrow to close something.
The only reason why I'm asking is because I'm here at the end of the day. I want to know, I would like to know if you want us to allocate these funds, because this is a lot of funds. And I'd like to let my team know, hey, we can set something aside to make this happen. What number would you feel happy at, where you're like, you know what, I'll talk to my family about seeing if we can come to some sort of agreement by tomorrow?
So we opened 910, and the last lot, like I said, I sold it at $1 million even. I mean, like I said, if it could be anything above $1 million, I'm happy more than happy on it.
Shoot. Would you be able to meet me in the middle at 925? We're talking, because think about it. This isn't retail. You don't have to pay any realtor fees.
Yeah, no. I understand. I mean, I would still have to talk to family about it, just to discuss. But I mean, let's do 925. Give me tonight to discuss it, and we can talk again tomorrow.
Okay, I appreciate it. And I went out on a limb. Normally, if I go, I'm not allowed to go up on price. I'm supposed to get that consulted with. That way, I don't have to go back on my word. But between us, I know that that's part of our. Like, I know I can go up to 925. When would be the best time for me to follow up with you tomorrow? That way, I'm serious, but at the same time, I'm not pestering
you. Shoot me a text today. Okay. Let me do it today, and let's talk again after 12 tomorrow.
All right. Let me just pull up my calendar really quick and make sure that we're on the same page. I'm pulling it up now. Boom. Let's see. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow is the 30th of September already, bro.
Yeah. The year's ending.
That's crazy. Where has this year gone?
I know.
12 p.m. I can put it in my calendar. I'll make a little note for a 10-minute little event that says call Alonzo regarding the property.
Perfect.
And I'll text you right now, Alonso. That way, if you can, save your information so you know it's me when I'm reaching out tomorrow at 12, brother.
Of course, we'll do.
Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for talking.
You too.
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I love it. At this point, we're just playing, guys. The comps are showing the similar properties like this. By the way, what could disqualify this deal if it's in a flood zone? What could disqualify this deal if you know we identified that it has utilities, it's cleared. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I'm thinking dirty title. So guys, look, not we never celebrate before the eggs hatch. You know what I'm saying? But here's what I do know. That's a sexy deal. Man, I love this game, y'all. I love this game. All right, so let me just send this guy a text and boom, 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 boom. Let me just send this over to him. That way I have it. Hey, Alonso, exclamation mark. This is Earon, comma, the buyer interested in the property off Settlers Court, period. It was a pleasure talking with you, and I look forward to touching base tomorrow at 12 p.m. CST. Why am I doing this? Well, number one, I told him that I would. I want him to save my information. I'm going to save his information. And number two is sales is a contact sport. What does that mean? That means the more times you touch, the more time whoever touches the most wins. So if you're coming against me and me and you are competing for the same seller, all right, you better be touching that seller a lot more times than me. And good. I don't believe in luck. I don't believe in saying good luck, but you know, pardon the phraseology, good luck beating me, because I'm going to be touching that seller on the double tap on the call. I'm going to be leaving a voicemail. I'm going to be sending a text. I'm going to have the conversation. I'm going to build the rapport. I'm going to get a commitment to talk to them tomorrow. I'm going to text them right after. I'm going to put them in my calendar. I'm going to text them an hour before. I'm going to call them on time. I'm going to build the rapport again. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Good luck trying to beat me. Now, the only way you can beat me is to implement exactly what I'm doing and do it more aggressively and touch them more times than me. If you're not in my market, you don't have to worry about competing with me, but you have to compete with the same level. See, we used to say the fortune is in the follow-up, but in 2022, going into 2023, we now say the fortune is in the relentless, scheduled, automated follow-up. Because it's got to be relentless, it's got to be scheduled, and it's got to be automated in some way. Right now, I'm just doing this live, very primitive, like by scheduling it. But ideally, you want to have a CRM that's going to organize all of your leads, remind you when to follow up with this person and do this, and have all the notes stored and all that. You know what I mean? I'm showing you guys how to win. Like, there's no excuse. I was telling this to somebody today. I was like, look, this is why I unapologetically charge for my coaching, because I give away so much for free that you shouldn't even come to my coaching until you've already made $15,000, $20,000 a month for 3 months straight. Or you have enough reserves to be able to invest in your coaching. What you should do is be on these free lives, networking with people, making a crap ton of money, and then when you need to turn this into a business, come see the kid. Come see the kid. You know what I'm saying? All right. Shout out to my man Shaquille McCall. He says, I'm looking into flipping land as well. I love it. By the way, I don't want to undermine those. There are people who have invested in their coaching with me, and maybe they haven't seen that consistency, but they could afford it. The point is they could afford it. And now their growth is accelerated because they have that coaching, that step by step. You know what I'm saying? But so I don't want to undermine those, because I have students who watch this as well. And those of you who have invested in me and in yourself, just know I love you guys. And I trust that you guys are getting your values worth. But But you know what I'm saying? The point is you shouldn't invest until you can afford it and can make money. Until then, start implementing and making money. You know what I'm saying? Start taking action. I'm showing the basic stuff right here. All right. On to the next call. By the way, let me give you guys some shout outs. All right. Jay Yanez says, I'm the one who's texting you to close this deal today. I know, bro. I know. We're locking that up, bro. We're good. All right. Shaquille says that beat slap. Let's go. Tony Languin says, I love how you have fun doing this. Listen, man, you know what I mean? It comes to a point where you begin associating pleasure with this business because it generates so much revenue for you. It connects you with so many cool people. It allows you to do incredible things with your life and in your business. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I feel like I'm being paid to live exactly what I want, and like sometimes I feel like I'm cracking the code of life. And I guess that's one of the reasons why I'm so excited to have the people in my community, because I'm helping them to do the same thing. Now their code may look different, their vision may be different than mine, but this is my vision right here. Like, I enjoy it. You know what I mean? So that's why I have so much fun, Tony. But thank you for that observation. All right. Brian in YouTube world says, I do real estate in the real estates. That part hits different when you actually have done it. Facts, big facts, man. I love it. All right, guys, I'm going on to the next call. By the way, if you have any questions, put in the comment sections. If you have any questions, put it in the comment sections. Ooh, I like that, bars. Sam Hopkins says, Shaquille McCall, are you hitting or exceeding the KPIs that Aaron Bevins outlined earlier? Ooh, you got one of the OGs in the community holding people accountable. I love to see it. Let's go. Evie says, Aaron, we're gonna do a JV one day on here. I don't know, Evie. Are you really about this? Like, I need to know, Eve. I need to know for real. Are you really about this? Are you committed? Are you hungry? If so, Eve, put in the comment section where you're doing business so that everybody can go follow Evie, and go connect with her and help her get her first deal in here. She always shows up to these lives, and I want to see her contract and close her first deal. I want to know if she's really about it. All right. So I'm about to hop into the next call, you guys. Let's go ahead and make this thing happen. Boom. Let's go. Send me good vibes, y'all. I'm trying to lock up some deals. I be doing deals. I be doing deals. Come on, bro. Please answer the phone. Ooh, George Solis is singing the bars. He's like, hop in the Benz with the money I made with my friends. Hey, that was the King Closer song. Oh, that means George has been following me for a minute. Only those who have been following me for a long time know the bars to the King Closer song. The King Closer song came out in 2021 with the first Closers Olympics that ever happened. That was the theme song for the first Closers Olympics. So shout out my man George Solis for being a ride or die for that's years, bro. Let's go. I love to see it. I had to think for a minute. I was like, where did those bars come from? That's hilarious. Hey, y'all, I'm telling y'all, the next body is gonna be fire. There's already a few tracks. A lot of people ask me what I'm doing with it. Listen, I just do music. You know what I mean? I'm a businessman, but I just do music because it's fun.
Hello.
Hey, Edward.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's Aaron.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I was calling about the property on Wyoming Street.
What address again?
The Wyoming Street. I just wanted to see if you had considered selling it because I might be interested in buying it. I had a property in the area, and
Yeah. Well, Aaron, I had gotten rid of that one already.
you already sold it.
Yes, I already got rid of it.
Okay, well, good for
And
you.
everything. I just let you know that and everything.
I appreciate it. Let me ask you this: do you happen to have any other property you might consider selling?
Not at the moment, Aaron. No, not at the moment.
Okay. Would it make sense for me to follow up in the future to see if you want to sell anything else?
Maybe 6 months from now, you can maybe give me a call and see. See if I'm going to do something else.
Yes, sir. Will do. Will do. Well, hey, thank you for your kindness, Mr. Edward, and you have a blessed day. Is this your cell phone? Can I
Same to
text you
you.
here?
Huh?
Is this your cell phone? Can I text you here?
Yeah, you can text me at this number.
I'll text you right now, and I'll follow up in the next few months to touch base with you, Mr. Edward.
All right.
Yes, sir. Bye. Guys, data never expires. So make sure deals like that, you're making a notation of those and you're following up with them. Why? Because those deals can they can hatch 3, 6, 12 months down the line, and that could be a 50, 60, $100,000 deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send him a text just like I promised. Hey, Mr. Edward, ! This is Aaron, the buyer interested in your property. Period. It was a pleasure talking with you. ! Boom. And then I'm just gonna put this join in here real quick one time. Then I'm gonna send that text one time. Then I'm gonna make a note right here to follow up with my man one time. Guys, put in the comment section if you have any questions about acquisitions, about business, about wholesaling, about real estate. All right, Liz Agnolini says, "Look at Hubs ahead of the game. Sweet, can't wait to lock up." I love it. I love it. You guys are already connecting. I love it. Patricia says, "I never realized how Mexican you sound." Well, here's the thing. I'm a chameleon, right? So some people call it fake. Some people say but here's the thing. I blend in with wherever I am, right? Being a mixed breed, when I'm around my black friends, you know what I'm saying? It's a different vibe, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I'm with my white friends, it's a different vibe. Whenever I'm with my Hispanic family, it's a different vibe. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna lie, like sometimes I talk different when I'm around different people. But like if I know that the person on the other line of the phone is Mexican, then I'm definitely going to summon my Hispanic heritage, so that I can sound familiar to him and vice versa. You know what I mean? But I mean, I definitely have a baseline like normal Aaron, but it does definitely shift based on who I'm talking with. Some people say that that's flaky or whatever. It's okay, cool, but also whenever somebody tells me that and they're not a mixed breed, where they had to grow up biracial, not knowing who they were, then I also like don't care about what they think because they've never had my experience. You know what I mean? So, dang, did y'all just get me triggered or what? Did y'all just hit an emotion? Nah, but that's real. Like those of you mixed breeds who are out there who watch this, like not to make this a racial thing, but like those of you mixed breeds who are out there, like you understand, like there's a period of your life where you're like, yo, what am I? Because like whenever you try to fill out documents and it's like black, white, Hispanic, like Native Indian, and then there's like these different things. Like I never knew what to put. I'm like, is this a multiple choice? Can I do multiple? Is there a box where I can explain? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, those who get it, get it. All right, so let me I'm queuing up the next call. All right, Diego says, I got a property under contract about a week and a half ago that I told you about. It's looking like a $15,000 to $20,000 deal. Today we assigned it for a $34,000 assignment. Let's go. My man Diego is out here. Guys, show some love for my man Diego. Let's go. This is a pure example, guys. This is an example of taking action with consistency, okay? taking action with consistency. Diego is in college right now. He's a very, very young man. Okay, he's been taking action. He's very new to this. All right, he's been following the steps. He's been following the formula. He gets a property under contract. He's conservative with these numbers, the way I teach you guys to do. He says, you know what, this could be a $15,000 to $20,000 deal. In fact, he was so conservative that today he gets it assigned and it's a $34,000 deal. I need for everybody. We have 125 people alive across the whole all platforms: YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. Show some love for my man Diego Cavazos. He is living proof that it does not take rocket science, an education, degree, experience to do this, as long as you take action. I love it, man. I love it. All right, I'm on to the next call, y'all, because y'all got me hyped up. Y'all got me hyped up, bro.
Please leave your message for.
All right. Guys, the new intro that I have for this series is I'm changing up the song. So I want y'all to know what y'all think about the new intro. It's actually on my page. Go check it out and let me know. I used the Double Close song, the net worth. I used that song on the intro. Let me know what y'all think. You know what I mean? If y'all don't like that song, then I'll put a different song on the intro.
Please leave your message for.
Come on, man. I'm trying to double tap. They ain't trying to hear me, though. Come on, man. Let me call back and just leave a message. But it's all good, though, because I'll double close. Ask me how much did I
Please
make
leave your message for.
Now, hey, Alexander, this is Earon.
You know what to do. This is Alex. Leave your name and phone number. I'll get back with you.
Hey, Alex, this is Earon. I was calling about the property on Acme Road. Just wanted to see if you were interested in selling it. If so, definitely feel free to call back. Hope you have a blessed day, and hopefully we can talk soon. Bye. I almost lost myself there. Angelica Leva says, how late do you make calls? Until 9 p.m. Because I'm a boss. All right, if y'all want to know, look, this is going to be the new song that is going to be on the intro for this series.
I may have to double close, and that's fine with me. Deal so big, it boosts the economy. You say you don't like my deals, but you lying to me. I just really think you don't like my assignment fees. But it's all good though, cause I'll double close. Ask me how much did I make, only my mother knows. Now I'm at the dealership like I own one of those. I just made 100,000 right under your nose. 10 bands, 50 band Q Miller. My pipeline like God's.
And I'm gonna be snipping like the real, like the part where that's, you know what I mean? And then I'm gonna be putting that into the media. So I don't know. I think it's a little bit of a vibe. Let's try it out. If everybody hates it, then we'll switch back to close it and just use that. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. You know what I mean? In the end, it's not about what I want. It's really about what y'all respond to. You know what I mean? And what y'all want. You know what I'm saying? That's what it comes down to. We share this platform together, especially those of you who tune in, who are actually taking action. I respect y'all's opinions, y'all's thoughts, because without y'all, we wouldn't have a community. On to the next call. Guys, we're at day 41, and we're currently at 200 And what's our number? We're currently at $229,000 inked contracted. Those of you just tuning in. 3 of them are JV deals. So, and every one of these deals we've either locked up live or documented the process on the back end. If anybody has any, I'm double tapping this call. If anybody has any excuses after this live, after this series, it's like, you just lack faith. You know what I'm saying? You just don't believe in it. You're just scared. You want to do it, but you're still coming up with excuses after this series. You're just scared. And that fear is keeping you from taking action. So you're justifying it by saying you're still learning when really you know enough to be taking action and making money. And
hello.
Hey, Victoria? Oh, Victorina?
Yes, may I help you?
Yes, this is Earon. I was calling about the property on Temple Square.
Oh, I see. It's already.
What's that?
When did we talk about it?
What's that?
When did you tell me about it?
Oh,
Just
right,
now, right?
I'm just calling you about it right now. This is the first time I've ever called.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
I wanted to see if you've considered selling it. I might be interested in buying.
Okay. I'm sure you have already made your research on the house, correct?
This actually just hit my desk, so all I know is that I like this zip code, and I haven't been inside, so but I do know enough to make you an offer right now if you're interested.
What's your number?
Well, I can make you an offer right now. All I would need to know is it vacant right now, or?
Well, it will be easily vacated. Right now, I'm staying there for temporarily until it's something comes up.
Got you. Okay. Do you already have somewhere to move once me and you agree on a price?
Yeah, I have another house.
Oh, nice. Okay, got you. It looks like everything is good. How old is the roof? Because it looks like it's in great condition.
Yeah, it is. I think it's 5 or 6 years ago.
Lovely. And is there any foundation issues, or is it pretty solid?
There is.
There is? Okay. So I'll just factor that in. Well, let me ask you this real quick before I put my numbers together and make you an offer. Other than talking to me right now, what makes you want to sell the property?
Because it's hard to maintain 2 properties.
Oh, yeah.
That house was for rental before, but now I'm staying there now temporarily. Like I said, until something comes up.
Got you. I hear you. And just so you know, I buy properties cash. I can pay all the closing costs, and I can buy the property as is, and you don't have to pay any realtor fees. So for an offer like that, what price range would you need to be in off the record?
Well, I have to hear your number first.
Okay, got you. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put some numbers together right now. Do you know what properties like yours are going for in the area?
No?
Okay. All right, well, let me do this. It looks like I have all the information I need in order to see if this property qualifies for what I'm looking for. I'm going to place you on a brief hold and see if I can get a cash approval, okay? Okay, 1 second. Always put them on hold. And that allows you to run your numbers. So I don't know what she wants. As y'all can see, I tried to get her number. Normally they give me a number, at least by the second time. I tried 2 times to get the number. She wouldn't give it to me. She wants to hear my offer first. So what I'm doing right now is I am pulling up the comparables. That way I can make her an offer. This is going to be a cosmetic rehab, or this could be a novation deal. All right, so let me run the numbers real quick. 4 bed, 2 bath, 1,500 square foot. Boom, boom, boom. But it's all good though, cause of double close. Ask me how much did I make? Only my mother knows. Now I'm at the dealership like I don't one of those. I just made 100,000 right under your nose. Come on, man. Come on, man. What? All right, I'm running the comps, running the comps, running the comps. By the way, guys, if you ever need a pick-me-up in the evening, Cafe Bustelo is the coffee you should drink. I'm sipping on a cup right now, and let me tell you, it's got me hype, fam. You understand me? It's like espresso status, bro. All right, I'm pulling up the comps right now. We're a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,500 square feet. Boom, I'm pulling up the neighborhood right now. Boom. By the way, guys, coffee is great, you know, an energy drink every now and then, especially not ones that are a little bit healthier. But look, listen, water, stay hydrated, man. That's really what you know, that's really what you need. So I'm seeing an ARV, guys, of, you know, ARV of 275. If I offer her as is, you know, 275, what I'm thinking is 275. I'd want to be at like 170 range. All right. Hello, Miss Victorina.
Yes,
Did I say your name correctly?
correct.
Okay. So what I'm seeing, I actually have good news. My finance team came back even higher than I anticipated. They're saying that it looks like similar properties in your area were approved for about $160,000 in that condition that need foundation work. If we could be in this price range, would that work for you?
No, it needs more. It need more than that.
Okay, okay. What were you thinking? I don't mind fighting for you against the market to see if we can make a deal here. Where would you need for us to be in order for us to move forward if I can pay all the closing costs and we can do cash?
All the fees, all the fees.
I'll pay
Right?
all of the fees. That's right.
Well, it's up to you to increase your number.
Well,
Yeah.
their number that they're giving me is 160. What number do you want me to go back to them at? If you're telling me no at 160, that's fine. I'll fight for you, but I need to know where you want to be at. I'm on your side here.
Okay. Well, I have to talk to my daughter first about this.
For sure.
That's what 160. That's your number, right? 160.
Yes, ma'am. Do you want me
What's
to
the,
do you want me to counter?
what is it?
Do you want me to counter offer?
Did you say you want to cancel the offer?
No. What I'm saying is, do you have a counter offer that you want me to run by my team, or?
Oh, yeah. Because the other guy yesterday was 215.
200 to 215,000?
Correct.
Why didn't you accept that offer?
Well, still I have to deal with my talk to my daughter. That's what I told him.
Was he gonna live in the house, or was he an investor?
Investor, I guess. Investor. Because he's saying the same thing like you, that everything will be taken care of, all the fees. He's going to take care of all the fees.
But is he But is he actually gonna close, or is he gonna waste your time? Because my team will put earnest money on the property. We will show you proof of funds. We will close in 30 days or less. I don't want to waste your time. This is real deal Holyfield cash.
Oh, okay. So, okay, like I said, I have to. Well, like I said, the other guy is offering that much.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. So you're telling me no?
At the moment, yes.
Okay. Okay. Understood. Understood. Would it make sense for me to follow up with you, or what are your thoughts?
Well, if you can raise your number, then you might
But I mean,
follow up.
at this, okay. Well, I see what you're saying. So at 160, you're saying you'll never do business with me.
No.
What would I need to bring my number up to for you to be happy with?
Well, can you bypass the other guy?
And offer more than 200?
Yeah.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I mean, if he's a real offer, I understand, obviously, take the higher offer. I would just be so scared that he's somebody who is, obviously I don't know him. I'm just saying I would be scared that somebody who's offering that much cash, like, maybe they're not professional, they don't know exactly what they're doing, and a lot of those people end up contracting deals too high, and then 2 days before closing they get your hopes up, and they go back to you and try to price drop you to make more money. I would just hope that that's not what's happening. And I'm not saying it is, but
No.
I just want you to know that my offer is serious, and we can for sure close, if you did want to do business.
I understand.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you so much for the conversation. Would it be okay if I followed up in the next week or so to see if anything has changed?
Sure.
Thank you so much for your kindness and entertaining the call. And is this your cell phone? Can I text you here?
Sure.
Okay, I'll talk to you soon, and you have a blessed day, Miss Moreno.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Miss Ortiz, I'm so sorry. Dang it. I feel like I dropped the ball on that one. Dang it. It's good. One of the good things about like doing this sort of marketing consistently for 41 days straight, 2 hours, 5 days a week, is like it does keep you humble, because you have to come face to face with, what I mean, with like just a straight up no. You know what I mean? Like, oh, like we're right there, but the answer is no. Like that is her answer right now. Now that could be a deal in the future, but it's like, the answer is no. But here's what's different about me. When I want something, I follow up over and over and over and over and over and over and over until what is mine shall come to pass. That is how you get your piece of the pie. There's no such thing as oversaturation. There's no such thing as your market is too competitive. It is only continue following up on your leads, on your conversations. Your piece of the pie will be granted you after you first put forth the effort and build your momentum. That's the rules. If you don't like it, you got to take it up with the guy who made this stuff. That's what Jim Rohn says, right? Jim Rohn says, if you don't like it, you got to take it up with God, man. That's how he set it up. And the way it works is that 1 out of every 50 leads is going to convert to a contract. I didn't make that rule up. So don't get mad at me. You know what I'm saying? So many people, I have so many people that I talk to, and by the way, I love you guys, and I coach you guys, and there's so many of you, they'll be in my DMs, and here's the conversation lately, right? I've had to coach a few people, and they're like, Earon, I got my VAs, and I want to fire them. You know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, I understand why. Well, I haven't got any contracts. I'm like, okay, cool. How long have you had them? Like 2 weeks. I'm like, how many leads have they generated for you? Like 30 something leads. And I'm like, dude, they're performing great. Well, yeah, all of the leads are retail. And I'm like, bro, 1 out of every 50 leads will convert into a wholesale deal. That means 49 out of the 50 leads are retail. Your VAs are doing just fine. You have to let the law of averages play out. You need to stick with a marketing campaign for a minimum of 90 days before you would determine if it's showing an ROI. You know what I'm saying? Guys, like you, but here's the thing, but many people have never stuck with anything in their life for 90 days consistently. And that's the root challenge. It's not that you lack capital. It's not that you lack knowledge. It's not that you lack experience. It's not that you lack support from your family, even though those may be the facts. That's not why you're not successful. The reason why you're not successful is because you're not taking what you do have and taking consistent action regularly over a long period of time. That is why you're not seeing success. Come on, man. I saw Mitzi Diane, she made this post earlier today, and she says it's not about the resources you have, it's about resourcefulness. It's not about having money, it's about making do with what you do have, right? Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm telling you. All right, let's go on to the next call. All right, this one's a follow-up right here. I'm gonna see if this one. Answers.
Please leave your message.
We have 185 people live across all platforms on a Thursday evening. Holy moly. Shout out to all you guys who are on here and the thousands of people who will watch this on a replay across all platforms. All right, Stevie Brown, shout out to Stevie Brown. What up, Stevie? She says, so all your VAs pull your lists, make the cold calls, and shoot over the ones that are live. That is what happens, yes. Yes, that is exactly how we vet leads out. That's how my business runs overall. All right, I'm gonna call that number back and I'm gonna leave a number now. Leave a voicemail now.
Please leave your message for
Manuel Lopez Jr.
Hey Manuel, this is Earon. I was calling about the property on Rainforest. I just wanted to see if you had thought about selling it. If so, I'm definitely interested in buying. Definitely feel free to call or text me back. And I hope you have a blessed day. Bye. Oh, why, you tell me, la 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 la. Never to ting to ting 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 or whatever, realize. All right, I'm about to make the next call, y'all. By the way, if you guys have any questions, put them in the comment section. I will engage with you in between calls. I see a question from Gilbert Franco that says, how do you calculate your offer? Did you make adjustments with the slight shift? Very good question. Yes, we have made adjustments with the shift. We have to be more conservative. We have to be more aggressive. And so how do we calculate our offer? Well, the first thing is you have to find your ARV. In other words, what is the property's after repair value? What is it worth at the top of retail value when it looks like it just hopped out of HGTV magazine? So how do I find that ARV? I'm going to look for properties that we call apples to apples. In other words, they have 5 things in common. We want similar bed bath count, similar square footage, similar lot size, similar year built, and in the same neighborhood. All right. So you want all the properties that match up in these 5 areas, and the ones that are all fixed up. That is going to give you the value of your property. That's called the ARV. All right. Another way to determine your sales price is to look at the other properties that are apples to apples in your top 5 areas and showing what they sold for as is. Okay, that shows you what you can sell your property for in as-is condition if those comps exist. How do I formulate my offer? Well, if it's a cosmetic rehab, meaning it only needs paint, flooring, and carpets, things like that, then I'm going to offer 62% of the ARV. That's called a cosmetic rehab. If it's going to need 2 to 3 of the 5 big items like roof, electrical, plumbing, foundation, and HVAC, if it's going to need 2 to 3 of those items, then we'll call that a gut rehab, meaning we can offer 45% of the ARV. And if it needs all 5 of the structural and mechanical items that I just mentioned, we can offer what's called a structural renovation rehab, which is 20 to 35 cents of the ARV. Those percentages are the maximum allowable offer that builds into your offer a $5,000 to $10,000 assignment fee. That means that you can always stand to go a little bit lower to create a bigger spread. So if you didn't catch that, watch this on the replay, rewind it, screenshot it, record it, practice it, memorize it, because that is what's going to get you through the next 24 to 36 months. I can guarantee you. All right, good questions you guys are asking. Mark Escobedo says, I think what you're doing live is awesome, bro. As a salesman, I've always been told a presentation without a demonstration is just a conversation. I think what you're doing is proof that this can be done. Absolutely. Listen, I've been telling people how to do this since 2018, bro. I've been documenting my whole journey. There's no cap in my game. There's lots of proof in my pudding. I have helped hundreds and hundreds of people get their first entrepreneur check. I've helped dozens and dozens of people become multi-6-figure earners with predictability. But it's like, okay, let's up the ante, right? Let's push the envelope. And now I'm showing you exactly how to do it. And so that's why I'm doing it this way, Mark. So I appreciate that, bro. Stevie says, oh, I thought about a question earlier today. So when there are 3 to 4 different numbers on a lead, and you call the first number and they don't answer, do you keep calling all 4 numbers, or do you call the others the next day? If I'm smiling and dialing, I'm calling all of the numbers in that lead right then and there. But this is also why I recommend getting a dialer, Stevie, because the dialer is going to do that for you automatically on a multi-line dialer. It's going to save you so much time. But if I'm smiling and dialing, I'm calling every single one of them and marking out that whole lead. All right? I love it. I love it. Beautiful questions, guys. Beautiful questions. Anthony says, remember, they can hear the energy in his tone, his pitch and delivery. Seller pick up on this. Absolutely. Absolutely. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alexander Reed says, hey, Earon, how are you choosing your best market to wholesale in? Listen, here's what I always say. If your market has over a couple 100,000 people in it, the average home price is under $350,000, and there's investor activity and stabilized job market there, it's a great market to be in. You bet your bottom dollar there's going to be active investors there, meaning you can wholesale there. All right. Can you wholesale in more rural areas? Yeah, but I mean, if there's not a lot of action, it's going to be pulling teeth trying to find people who are going to put money in that market. I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm just saying that if you want to start doing volume and doing 6 figures in your first year, I would recommend going into a market that has a minimum of a couple 100,000 people in the greater and surrounding area. You want an average, median house cost of $350,000 or less. And then you want to make sure that there's stabilized job market in the area, because that's gonna mean that there's demand there. All right. So with that said, guys, I have to cut today's live a little bit short, and the reason why, I can't give too much information, but I am in the process of looking at buying and customizing my first house. And so I'm very excited about it, because my wife, she has never really wanted one. We've been okay with the condo life and apartment life, but we're getting to that season where it's like, listen, we want to you know, we want the next level. And so we're very, very excited about this journey. I'm definitely not going to be telling people where I'm living. So, you know, I'll never be telling that. But, you know, it is that season. I'm very, very excited about it. Maybe I'll give like a sneak peek of like the features and stuff. But I will say this. I'm incredibly excited at the options that we have, and so anyway, we're going to check that out right now, and I'll keep you guys posted on that. What I can share, but I'm incredibly excited for it. But guys, normally I go live for 2 hours, but I did promise baby girl that I would hop off 30 minutes early today. That way we can go take a look at some exciting new prospects for the family, you know what I'm saying, and make it happen. My man Seth Badu says expanding the family. Nah, not expanding the family, bro. Just expanding our life. You know what I mean? Just growing a bigger life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's all it is, bro. But I appreciate you guys showing love. With that says, guys, put any more questions you have in the why don't we do this? Let's make one more call. Let's make one more call together. Let's make one more call together, man. I don't want to just leave y'all guys hanging. You know what I mean? If we're gonna, let's do one more. Let's do one more. Well, let's do one more call, y'all. And then we'll wrap up. Always do one more. Always do one more, y'all. Always shoot to do one more.
Please leave.
But if we're gonna do one more, we're gonna do it right. So we're gonna double tap. Hello, Aurora? Hello? They answered, but then like I couldn't hear them. All right, I'm gonna triple tap them. They're not answering. Zagla says, I got one for you in the Dominions or land to build on. We'll see. We'll see. I love it. Michelle Barr says, you're a good family man. I appreciate it. I'm trying. Stevie Brown says, go take care of your wife. I love it. Tarico's Utopia says, wow, live in flesh, my boy. Earon Beavers, love you, boy. I see you. Let's go. You already know the game, my guy. I love it. With that said, guys, this has been another live. Guys, as of today, we're day 41 of the 60-day challenge, and we are currently here live, are at we are currently at $229,000 in inked contracts live in 41 days. We have about 20 days left, and we only need $21,000 to hit goal. Will we do it? At this point, we're just playing with them. So I will see you guys here live in the flesh tomorrow at 7 p.m. CST. Until next time, it's your boy, Earon Bevins. Let's
close it. Pick up the phone, close it. Big ass grow, close it. $1 million deal, close it. Yeah, it's all on you, close it. What you gonna do? Close it. I want the proof, close it. $1 million deal, close it. Hey.
holy moly, what a live.